Hey guys, assumptions I got part 1. Also guys, the God Trade is almost done. It's almost 3 minutes into it. So yeah. So assumptions I got part 1 of. This, we're going to say the very, very last assumption I get for the ending. And the second one for the end. So the first assumption I get is people, when they look at me on a live stream or a video or a picture on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok or whatever, they automatically think I'm not a teenager. They don't think I'm 16. I can't even prove to them. Like, maybe I could, but they don't think that. And yeah. Also, my website's changed, so it is now over. I'm sorry. Valentine's Day is over. Yeah. So they legally think. Now, also, thank you for 223 subscribers. I think that's how much I have. They legally think that when they look at me, they think that I don't look like a teenager. Like, they don't think I look like a teenager. I'm like, bro, you literally crazy, dude. Like, they don't think I'm a teenager, and I'm like, well, how do I prove to you? So that's the first one I get. The next one I get, that's the first one. That's number 5. That's number 5 on the list. Number 4 on the list is number 4 on the list the website has just changed, just to let you know. So yeah, number 4 on the list I get is basically assumptions about me. Like, people assume to me that people just assume to me that I don't have a YouTube channel. Now, yes, I do have one. I've got assumptions when people said, oh no, you don't have as many subscribers on YouTube. Like, they have assumed I don't have as much, which I do. This is way back before I ever hit 100, 200 subscribers. This is on my old channel. People thought I never had a YouTube channel. They never thought I had these subscribers. And I did, and I tried to prove to them, but they didn't care. So that is like the 4th assumption. The 3rd assumption, the 3rd assumption I get about me is people think, they assume, they know, apparently they just assume, okay? They think assuming is okay. They assume that people have assumed before, this is before, they have assumed to me that like, they ask me if I watch older shows, like, they assumed I watched Riverdales. They assumed I watched Outer Banks. They assumed I watched Vampire Diaries. They assumed I watched 13 Reasons Why. They assumed I watched Insanibles. They assumed I watched The Kissing Booth. They assumed I watched Katie and someone else. The Katie and someone else show. Like, they assume I watched these shows. They assume I watched them. No, I don't, okay? People have assumed, oh, you've seen these shows, this and that. No, I haven't. I haven't seen these shows, and you need to stop assuming that I've watched these shows when I have not. Wait, no. Well, yeah, okay, let's go with, that is the 4th reason. Oh, no, that is... That was the 4th reason, okay? 3rd reason. Now, the 3rd reason. We're going to go, these are 6 reasons, okay? 6 reasons. The 3rd reason I've got is people assume that I'm upset because I can't get a boyfriend. I have got to assume that That's not true. Well, that's part of it, but that's not true. So you need to stop assuming that. I've got that assumption. I'm making that clearly. And along with that, people have assumed, on my own house account, I asked, what do you think I am, straight, lesbian, bi, or gay? People thought I was lesbian, bi, and gay. People thought I was lesbian and bi. So they assumed I was. They kept putting that down as, I was asking for assumptions, like make assumptions about me, and all of them were basically lesbian and bi. Are you lesbian and bi? Like, they assume I'm lesbian and bi. I'm not, guys. I'm straight. Straightforward, straight. That goes along with me getting mad because I want a boyfriend. No, that's kind of true, but kind of not. But don't be spreading that around. Don't be assuming that this stuff is no. That is the third reason. Second reason, and I mean the second reason, I just had it in my mind. Oh yeah, people assume, like, the second reason is, people assume, okay? Now, I'm letting you know this, okay? From my own fact. People assume that I'm, like, people assume that I forgot what the second assumption was. Oh my god. People assume, oh yeah, here it is. People assume that I cheat in Minecraft, okay? They assume that's their assumptions. I don't cheat in Minecraft. I mean, I don't go into creative. That's what I think of cheating. Cheating, what I think is going to creative and having peaceful on. I don't do that. I have easy on. Sometimes I'll keep inventory on some of my worlds. And then all my worlds have mob griefing off, which means the mobs can't grief. The tick speed's at 30, in my opinion, 30, maybe 35. I have it on easy, and sometimes keep inventories on, but I don't cheat. They think I cheat and go into creative. I don't, and you guys know it. The first main reason, I want to say this. People think last year I was a teacher's pet. They also thought overall in school I was a teacher's pet. I'm letting you know, I'm not a teacher's pet. Okay? I don't know that for sure, okay? It's like picking favorites. Some teachers want to pick favorites, some teachers didn't. And the ones that didn't want to pick favorites, then you know, you're not the teacher's pet. Or then you know, you're a good student, but you're not like, a teacher's pet or something. Now, I don't know if I was. People said I was. Also, people kept saying, oh yeah, favorite things. Oh, come on, bro. I'm not favoritive. A teacher won't favorite a kid. Maybe, yes. Some teachers do that. Some teachers do have teachers' pets and stuff to help around. And I kind of saw that I was at first. Then I'm like, wait, this just because I want to be a helpful person doesn't mean nothing. But people still thought I was a teacher's pet. This year's different because I'm not with those people that think I'm a teacher's pet and stuff. And at this school I'm at, it's just right now crazy for me and hard for me even to want to go there. And, so yeah. That's my assumptions, guys, that people have assumed about me. Oh no, the second assumption, I just remembered it, was on the mic. People assume on the mic that I'm a boy. And they think I'm a boy. So they call me gay. They call me, oh, you're going to tell your brother you're gay. I'm like, what? He's like, you love your brother? I'm like, wait, okay, excuse me. So I used to have my profile picture. No one would hate on it. No one would think I'm ugly. They would think, oh, you're a girl, I can see by your profile. I'm like, check my profile picture, they said sorry. But now, I changed my profile picture to a girl. I only had it up for a few weeks. And all of a sudden, I'm getting hate. I got this hate. This guy says, oh, you're a boy. I'm like, no, I'm not. Check my profile picture. They check and they're like, oh, you're ugly then. I'm like, okay. And then I was playing Rainbow Six Siege, got team killed, and they start hating on me, and I'm like, they're like, you're ugly. I'm like, how do you know? They're like, your profile picture, your face is fat. I'm like, doesn't mean I'm ugly. If it's big, it doesn't mean I'm ugly. It doesn't mean I'm fat, none of that. They call me fat, they did all that. I'm like, okay, whatever. So people assume. That's why I don't have my profile picture on anymore, because people started just terrorizing a picture of me. And I would put that, guys, as my Gmail, like my Gmail account, as that, But then you guys would see my face, and you guys see my face always anyways, but I don't know, I'm not comfortable, and I hope you guys can understand that. So these are assumptions that I've got about me, part 1. Part 2, which is the last part 2, which will be the last part, will be out tomorrow. These are like, I'm going to call this, there were 7 assumptions about me in here, and these are the ones I get frequently. Now you're going to say, oh, you just made these up. No, I didn't. I literally didn't make these up. I get these all the time. I get these, like, everywhere. The teacher's pet, I don't get called anymore. But being called I'm a boy because of my voice on the mic, I get called that. People thinking I'm lesbian and bi, I don't get that anymore. People assuming my gender, like, you know, that I do get that sometimes. You know, I still get a lot of things, like, you know. So I don't get the teacher's pet anymore because I'm not at that school. I'm not at that school, my friends. If I was, I bet I would still get it. So, you know, yeah, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the assumptions part 1. If you guys want to see I have my own assumptions for part 2. If you guys want to come up with assumptions for me for part 3, part 2 will be the last part, but if I do get some assumptions in the comments about me, then we'll go ahead and do that. Bye, guys. Thank you guys again for, I think we're at 222 subscribers or 223. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.